Big chip leaders right now. Jerome Lostis with nearly $1 million in chip. Hussein Ansan is second.
Lostis with the mostest.
Exactly. I didn't make the joke. I knew you'd want it. Romain Nardin also, and Davide Katai, who just featured in our break content. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm Matt Brown, and he, of course, is Joe Stapleton.
Hello, my babies. You know, I don't want to say Monaco's expensive, but even the showers are Actually, I got to workshop that one.
Right, okay. So this is our featured table. The aforementioned Hussein Ansan, a massive chip monster here, 855,000. Daniel Negreanu also doing well here, 80 big blinds. Jerome Brion, Valery Lubinets, who also, let's not forget, is one of our qualifiers, our Ukrainian farmer. And then Elki, over 100,000, which sounds impressive, but when you realize that we're at 3K, 6K with a 1K ante, is actually only 17 bigs. Clemente Carriera, also short stacked, and Adrian Ionescu, excuse me.
14 okay? Or?
And that's not all that's happened.
14?
Good God, you've missed a ton. The second level of the day was action-packed, boys and girls. Team Pro Selena Lin tangled for some reason with the 2015 Prague champ Hussein, and her ace queen was no good against Ansan's pocket tens.
Flipping for loads.
Then one of our online qualifiers, Robert Pankowski, also hit the rail. His aces horribly cracked against Michael Kolowski's two pair. The overnight chip leader, Nicky Petrangelo, was eliminated in the same hand as the 2014 World Series champ Martin Jakobsen. And in moments after taking his seat at our featured table, Patrick Antonius had to cross the road back to his house, cashing in his first tournament in almost 2 years. So still a good couple of days' work for Patrick. And that's where you find us, boys and girls.
Welcome back to real life.
Yep, level 17, an hour and a half on the clock.
75 players remaining.
If it was 20, you would have moved in, right?
I'm excited with the number of big names that are still left alive.
Not that you moving in that spot, but you would have been called.
Your boy Daniel's in, your boy Elke. The Piter 333 on Twitch asks, hey, anyone know the name of this dealer right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your question.
Yep, keep them coming. Hashtag PokerStars TV on Twitter. Don't forget, you can also watch and chat via twitch.tv/PokerStars.
They're 25, yeah?
25, yeah.
There's some new kid on the block called Discord, which our friend and colleague Lee H. Jones is going to come and talk to us about in the next break.
I just have one question. Maybe Lee can cover this. Isn't there enough Discord in online discussion? Do we have to call? Why don't we just call it vitriol?
Well, I don't think it was our choice. Lee actually had a blog recently, went up discussing this new, I don't know what you call it, new platform to chat with us about various things. He's going to tell us more in about an hour and a half when he sits down with James for Lee's Lowdown.
Is he here?
No. Oh, no, I believe he is joining us through the pipes of technology.
You know what I really wanted to do was when James and Lee do their thing, I wanted me and you to burst into the background like those kids in that BBC interview.
Well, I'll be the mum. If you come in on your knees and just walk around, I'll just come in and drag you out.
Not that. All right, action so far.
Yeah, under the gun raise from Jerome Brion, and it's been called by Mr. Daniel Negreanu, a new player from Canada. And he has won that by taking control of the betting post flop.
Great to see Canadian players. Love the country of Canada. A storied history.
A rich history.
A rich history.
Fantastic.
That started with the founding.
The founding of a fantastic nation. Here we are with 72 players left.
So
Daniel, incidentally, tremendous guy. He's going to be later on the Twitch channel doing a review of some amazing hands from the All-Stars.
Daniel, of course, being from Canada.
Yeah, this guy, however, not from Canada on your screen right now. This is Adrian Ionescu, one of our short stacks, 12 big blinds for him. He folds, as does Daniel Negreanu from Canada.
Get back to that later.
Wow. Carriera still folding to victory. With 74 in the field, still got a way to go before the next prize jump.
There's a lot of people, Matt, on Twitch right now that want to know more about the storied history
I can see
of
that.
Canada.
Sorry, we can't always address all of your questions because we've got quite a packed show. So sorry to disappoint you there.
All right, we're gonna. There's poker happening. Continuation bet here from Brian.
Brian?
Oh, this is a limp pot?
I mean, why wouldn't you call your son Brian if your surname is Brion? Brian?
Right, Brian. Brion. This isn't going to mean anything to anyone, but Brion looks a lot like my friend Mike.
Do you know what? Now you've said it, he really does. I have no idea.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's so Mike. Of course, Mike's black and bald, but if you really knew him.
As a person, the tenderness and the sensitivity is all Mike, isn't it? Ace of spades. Lemmy on the river.
It's not cool, man. He's dead.
Good.
All right, so Brion bet flop. He bet turn. And it looks like he is going to bet river. This seems like a man that's pretty confident in his hand.
Yeah, he, in the last level, was certainly not what I would call a tricky player. I would expect him to have this. Probably, is it even quads? No, it's just a chance.
Flop trips, turn straight draw.
I'm kind of surprised by
27.
I'm surprised that Hussein Ensign quite so flabbergasted to find Jerome had the goods, because as my colleague Joe Stapleton said, looking confident throughout.
Yeah. Nice.
I can tell you some more players leaving us. Andreas Heubolt took down Dortmund in 2007. Good Lord, that was a long while ago. I'm afraid he is out there. Also, Jason Wheeler. Wheeler, he was actually knocked out of this by the chip leader Jerome Lostis, who incidentally has now got over 1.1 million.
Wow, the day one chip leader still in there. Jeffrey Hakim on the left side of your screen. I assume that's Le Mostis that we're zooming in on?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? It's the kind of shot that our talented crew like to set up. It tells a story, Joe, and it shows a picture.
Our crack production team. Up all night smoking crack.
You still go to the gym?
Purple top is indeed Lostis with the mostest.
No, I say you still going to the gym?
Yeah.
How often do you go?
I'm at home.
Every 3 hours.
Oh, you do? So you just do it at home? Every day?
Sometimes every day, sometimes 3 times a week.
Yeah, depends if you drank.
Yeah.
Do you think Daniel knows this guy's an EPT champion?
Yeah.
He may do.
Yeah.
Incidentally, to answer Abtin Persian on Twitter, is saying, do you know that Hussein Ensign is from Iran, not Germany? Yes,
Good
we
morning.
do.
Morning.
Thank you for your question.
Morning. 4 p.m.
Morning is good.
Diego
Somewhere it's gotta be
Varela.
morning, like Vegas.
Canada?
Yeah, morning.
You know,
Another Brazilian.
Speaking of Canada.
So let's welcome this guy to the table, as we like to do, with a round of applause. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Also wanted to pick up a question from Alan, saying, any crazy competition ideas for today, Matt? You have absolutely no idea, Alan. I have got an absolutely belting competition. However, I think I'm going to hold on to it because we've got such a good table and we've got a nice chatty action
First
table.
card is good.
It's tough to run a game when Daniel's at the table.
How many is it?
And kind of pointless.
I think I'm folding, but...
Daniel with a chance to knock out possibly one of his distant relatives. Year of Romania.
That's 11 big blinds, which adds up to too many. Good hand.
Nice to be talked through the process there. Some would say interesting even. Interesting also to note, 71 players, which means we have jumped up. Congratulations to Carrera, because he has hung on and hung on and hung on, and now everyone is guaranteed 12,080. But the next jump, I don't think he is going to be able to fold his way into, because now we've got to get up to 47th before any change in the payout. So 48th through to 71st, or 71st, as my screen says, is 12,080 euros. So well done to the short stacks. But now eyes on Carrera, Ionescu, and Elke. Everyone with 20 big blinds and less. Very much in the danger zone.
Danger zone!
Also worth reminding you that in just minutes, we're going to be kicking off the bounty bonus for today. There is a 30-minute late reg, but that starts in 3 minutes.
There's probably still time to play a scoop spin and go.
Change my mind.
Also, before we get going, Matt, I don't know if you heard, but I fired up one of these, spun for the ticket,
Yeah.
won the ticket,
Yeah.
and submitted for the competition.
Correctly with all the details
Got
needed.
it all done.
So-
Nailed it.
Apart from the fact you're not eligible to win.
No, I was told I could win today.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm sure I won't, somehow.
But
Like my
don't
sound
forget,
boxes, the
just
ticket
don't
may
turn up.
just not show up.
Yeah, they said, well, we sent the ticket. It's in a container over the North Sea. Don't forget, head over to the Poker School online. You need to claim your tickets if you're a member. If you're not already a member, sign up. It's free. And then you can come join us in the bounty bonus. Starts in 2 minutes, but you've got 30 minutes to late reg.
And while you're on Poker School online,
Hmm?
take a class. Learn something.
Why don't you?
How do you think I finished in 14th place yesterday?
Pure luck?
Pure luck? Just doing commentary on the best poker players in the world for the last 8 years? No. Poker School online.
Wow. Good job, Joe. Good job. And let me just remind you while this hand continues to ferment, ignored in the background. $150 on myself, Waster, Joe Stapleton, and James Hartigan, J.Hartigan. So it's a Zoom tournament. So there's a really good chance that you will get to encounter one of the three of us. And once that rebuy period has finished, and that is very key to know, it's not immediately, the bounties are not active from the get-go, as they say. As once that period is over, $150 on any of us.
Recap of the action. Ensan, the original raiser. Continued flop. Brion did call flop. Went check on the turn. We are awaiting Brion's river action. It goes check on the river. Show me a winner.
Deuces.
Deuces are not loosesing. They are winsesing. And the
Nice
bounty bonus tournament is firing up.
Well, goodbye, audience. It's been really nice commentating and paying attention. I've done your trick where I rebought from the very beginning.
Yep, do it. Start with 3K and chips.
Everyone do that. Start with 3K. Everyone do that. You don't have to, but everyone do that. Being asked, anyone know what the top prize is? Yes, it is just over $500,000. 500,800 euros, excuse me.
I've screwed that one up many a time, including live on television.
Oh, really?
The webcast, at least, yeah.
Oh, well, no one's really paying attention. I think they know what we mean. We jump around from country to country, currency to
That
currency.
doesn't cut it.
Really? Yeah, but you're professional. You're paid extra to be able to know what country and what currency you're dealing in.
James has suggested another trick. Have the auto rebuy on for double rebuy. That's what I do.
Already done.
And you can click auto add-on too. That way you don't have to miss if you miss that break somehow.
Already done. I learnt my mistakes the hard way by being rubbish.
Can anyone remind me how if you can hit fold but not leave the table? Oh, Elke's all in.
Yeah, identified as one of the sub-20 big blind stacks. This was raised up by Jerome Brion, called by Daniel Negreanu.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
I think that Jerome lives in a mansion. It's the Chateau Brion.
Really good hand.
Could be wrong.
But I don't mind folders. I don't mind folders.
I don't remember how you fold but don't leave the table. Do you hold down control
It's
or
supposed,
shift or
it's
something?
supposed to be control, yeah, but
Might be trolled. Someone's like, hold down control shift S, RT5, F6 and tab at the same time.
I tried that yesterday a few times and it didn't work. And remember, I'm on a Mac. I'm on a Macintosh.
Oh, they're quite popular with kids, I understand. No wonder you're trying to pretend you're younger than you are.
Busted one player so far.
Well done.
What's that on your arm there?
It's my bicep.
Hair.
Huh? Villela. Did it hurt? Did it hurt? No? Not at all. You just don't care. Pain, no problem.
This is Daniel. He's going to soul read this guy later, by the way, just from these 3 questions he asked him.
That's it. That's all the information he needed. I have now profile. He's got his fingerprints. He's got his pin. Oh, I'm being told by Hornchurch Steve, you can't fold in a Zoom tourney. You can't fold on view. You can only do that in cash, Zoom cash.
I see.
Thank you, Steve.
Who's this young saucepot with the nice little avatar? Electru. Sorry. Daniel raising at 14,000.
Come on, Joe. Keep it together.
All in.
All in again from the Elkster. This is an interesting one.
You win, sir.
Oh, well, not as interesting as we thought.
Yeah. I thought if I said it out loud, it might
Attaboy.
make it happen.
Winning spots here and there.
System Freak says, I swear to God, Daniel is a robot. Incorrect.
I think that a robot would be less good at soul reading
Yeah.
than a warm-blooded, clairvoyant, what do they call it, an empath,
Yeah.
like Daniel.
Like the awesome Forrest
Really
Whitaker didn't at all ruin in
I
the
hear
film
too much.
Species.
180. Way too much.
I was thinking more like Counselor Deanna Troy.
I was going to go there next. I'm sensing sadness. Really? Are we paying you to be on this ship? Is that the best you can come up with, love?
I'm sensing dissatisfaction
The guy goes,
in my job performance.
Captain, we're being hailed. On the screen, I will destroy you. I'm sensing anger. Really? You think? She was absolutely worth it. They may as well just have had like a sous chef in her place. Just said, you know what, let's get rid of Troy. And we could have like some pastries, have a pastry chef. Or like a masseuse.
Or like, you know, a stand-up comic once a week.
You could. Can you imagine there's Picard making a big decision, get one of them head massages where he can barely keep his eyes open. And there's some guy who's shouting and screaming and firing photon torpedoes and going, I wonder what Troy would think he was thinking. That's what they could play, like, what's Lon think? They go, what's Troy think?
We can bring in Counselor Deanna Troy or Ice Cream Sundae Bar.
Taco Tuesday. That was another win for Clemente Carreira from Portugal. Up to a whopping 15 big blinds. He has a style. That just involves folding or going all in mostly.
You tired, Daniel?
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Pitbull's dad.
Power naps are good though. Huh? Power naps are good.
Yeah,
Is that WWE or something?
No, he's a music singer.
Oh, okay. A singer of music.
Musician player.
Elkie looks so unfamiliar without big sunglasses on. Yes, that's what Red Wolf says on Twitch. Yeah, he did explain to us because of having his rhinoplasty, his nose operation, he can't balance anything on it yet, otherwise it will just sink into his face.
I think that I think it's Seinfeld that does a bit about how insulting the word rhinoplasty is. It's like, really?
Really?
Aren't these people sensitive already? They're having a nose job. You gotta call it rhinoplasty.
Some guy wants to take me on. The thing is, mate, I've got trip jacks. And you're going to make the flush against me? No, you're not. You're okay. We're all good. I've knocked out someone. Sorry, Presidents. The good news is it doesn't matter. Rebuy. Come back. Join the gang. This one raised up by Daniel. Being called by our boy Valery. Or Valerie. I'm guessing Valery is probably closer to the Ukrainian pronunciation. And Diego Villela also going to come along. Defend his big blind. 3-way to a King, Queen, 3, double diamond, flop.
Big wham wham.
That's what they do online now in the high stakes?
I do it. I just decided I was playing the cash game thing the other day with Kevin Hart, and I was doing this, and it was working really well, so I said, I'm going to try this. It's fun. Bet little.
It is tiny, 6K into 53,000.
Used to bet a little, now I bet a lot. But I still know where I came from.
And you come with the, you know, you can't be like little bitty guy the whole time, and you'd be like, boom.
Oh, there's a
power.
bigger bet.
From baby bet to power.
71,000 in the
One
middle.
card, boom.
And
One card,
30,000.
change everything. Made an extra 12K. Pretty good.
Take it down. Take it down to
Okay, help
Danieltown.
Let's remind you of some of the previous champs still living the dream out there. Sebastian Mallets from Barcelona last year. We've seen plenty of him as well on your screen. Jan Bendik from Monte Carlo last year. Back in 2012 in Berlin, it was the time of Davide Katai.
Good time.
And then it was Dan Smith in Barcelona of 2012 Super High Roller. He is still live out there. Also worth noting that on our feature table, both Elki and Hussein Ensan, of course, 2 other previous champs. So a lot of champ action still in the remaining 67 players from our 727 starting.
Champing at the bit.
That's a lot of champion. Daniel has clearly come back with a plan. And that plan appears to be to play almost every single hand.
Hey, as long as they let you do it. You see this tweet from Alan?
Yep. Oh my God, he used the Canada story on a girl as an icebreaker and it worked. I don't know what he's referring to.
I mean, I can tell you if you want to.
Do you know what? I'm
he's
sorry, I'm
talking
going to
about.
have to interrupt you there, Joe, because there's a hand about to be dealt, and there it is now. So we'll wait for now.
We need to follow the deal. It's all right, guys. I'll get it in eventually. Just trying to educate the audience a little bit, but everybody wants to stop me. Don't learn anything, anybody. Now, the age of anti-intellectualism.
Well, we lost Igor and Charlie Carroll. That was thrilling yesterday. If you missed that one, do catch up with that one. When Randy was with us yesterday, I did miss you. I thought this is a perfect opportunity to bring Joe in because I don't even know if Randy understands how Canada got its name, and that's where it's from.
Oh, Randy. He's just adorable. I would like to take Randy home with me once.
What, to meet your parents?
Yeah, just to hang out and, I don't know. Wouldn't it be fun, like, waking up and hanging out with Randy?
I got a feeling I'd break Randy really quickly, just like if I took him around where I lived and just got him to participate in some of the things I do on a regular. I just got a feeling he wouldn't come out. If I took him, like, say, like, I've got a gig tonight, it's a bit rough. Just all you got to do is just sit in the audience, have a couple of beers. I got a feeling at the end of the night, I'd go to collect him and there'd just be like a shoe, just a shoe on the table, like, you know, just a.
Oh, Randy at the Good Intent?
Just a finger.
Forget it.
Just a little finger, and a note, a post-it note.
An IOU for Randy. Lubinets, our farmer qualifier. Made it 15,000 pre-flop. 2.5x raise. The year of Romania. Going toe-to-toe with him. Jamming over the top. Check raising over the top of this man's continuation bet.
I'm going to suggest he has got the goods.
The old 7-9. Possible. Big blind.
Some huge. He's snuck in with something huge.
Year of Romania.
Again.
What? Elkana Itzkovich on Twitter is asking, Matt, is Olashemian still in?
I don't think so. Don't forget, the PokerStars blog is the place to go. James has been showing off using the search function. If there's a particular play you're looking for, it's how we learned rather irresponsibly. We missed it last night. The Victoria Koren-Mitchell had been knocked out. It's only when James went searching for her that he discovered her name just came up as not found, and we're like, oh dear, we've missed something quite key here. But check out the blog. Don't forget, follow them on Twitter as well. Follow at PokerStars blog, because apart from all the live reporting, also quite good to catch up because they have some nice posts and interviews and features and various other bits and bobs. If you like poker, and I'm guessing you do, you'll like the PokerStars blog. It now comes in summer berries as well as original and strawberries and cream.
Berries.
I felt a bit like when I went to have a shower earlier on this morning, personal anecdote coming, is that the flavors on offer, my shampoo was peppermint, my body wash was sage. I felt like a roast dinner by the time I came out of it. I thought, I must smell delicious. I hope I don't bump into anyone who hasn't had their lunch on the way to the venue, because by the time they catch whiff of me, they're going to be just drooling. It'll be like Tom and Jerry, where Tom would look at him and just see him as a roast chicken.
You got to be careful with the peppermint, because for me it activates certain parts of my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof. Didn't need to know that.
It's not the part you're thinking. I don't know if I have it in me to go deep in this bounty bonus tournament again.
You
That was
think
exhausting.
Yeah. It is tricky. Action coming round. No. Always wondering when Carrera is going to get it all in. Not this time.
Apparently James has experienced the same symptoms as me when the peppermint gets involved.
The thing is, I'm a bit like in the Avengers, you know, when they say to Banner, don't you need to get angry? And he says, that's a secret, I'm always angry. That's why I wouldn't know about the peppermint. I wouldn't know if it has an effect, because I'm always in a state of constant arousal.
He did it, everyone. I believe there was an all-in and a call. Ensan, the original raiser, the qualifier.
Flip.
Yep, our Ukrainian agricultural merchant, brackets farmer. It's classic. I mean, if you're going to go out of a tournament, then in classic style is one way to do it, up against a former champ. Lubinets, we are fingers crossed for you, my friend, but it is what we call a classic race. Best part of 50-50 is slightly ahead with his pocket nines. He's blocking one of the diamonds.
Like Edward versus Jacob, one of these two hands has a slight mathematical advantage. You team Edward or team Jacob?
I don't know what that question means. We'll come back to that.
Ace on the flop, but there is a heart redraw.
Ah!
There it is, the heart sweat on the turn.
Yeah, it takes Lubinets up to 25%, so could be worse. Oh, man.
All red.
Well, it's still a fantastic result. 12,080 euros for Valery Lubinets, our Ukrainian farmer. He wants to play more of these, and now he's got himself a bankroll.
He's finally going to be able to get that tractor fixed. He saved the farm, Ma! Screw you, you evil bankers!
Now he can go and have a word with Ben Hubbard and get him to come and help out. I've had a word with Ben Hubbard. He's going to come and help with the harvest. I'm off to Monte Carlo.
Sit up on table 6.
Now, if you think Elk is running bad, even his mascot is getting a pretty tough time of it. Here, look, watch this. Oh, sweep the leg, sweep the leg. Poor old,
Oh man, Dead Mao is actually dead.
poor old Mal 5, taking it right in the knees, right in the knee bags. The old jarts. Pang, get some peppermint down to the feature table.
Hold it under his nose.
See, that's very gentlemanly.
Thanks, man.
I could have raised, I could have done a whole bunch of things. I just decided to limp.
Being asked by Stephen Matthews how to get involved in the bounty bonus. Let me just look at the lobby. You've still got 30 minutes of late reg. The real short
What's
swing.
up, guys?
Is that late reg? Oh,
sorry, I'm
God.
late.
Oh, man, Reg, you're always
Traffic.
late.
I know. I had everything planned out this morning. It's just there was an accident on the freeway. Sorry, I'm late.
Reg. You need to be a member of the Poker School Online. Stephen, if you're not, then you can sign up. It's free. If you are, you need to go onto Poker School Online and collect your tickets. Fire up the PokerStars client. The easiest thing to do is go to the tournament tab and just search for bounty bonus, and you will see the game pop up. You've got about 12 minutes left now. Get involved. $150 on myself, Joe, and James. Once the rebuy period has come and gone, that is not the case yet. Good luck, everyone, playing There's One every single day. Thanks to Phil Trout, who said, keep up the good work commentating, mate, in my my bounty bonus chat
What
box.
stream is he listening to?
Oh, actually, no, that was directed at someone completely different. Boo!
Yeah. All right, more poker.
Yes, Mr. Daniel Negreanu on the button is going to raise this up into the short stacks. I mean, what a great spot Dan has now. Every time this happens, he's
Holy
got
fair.
Elke
Pretty good hand.
and Carrera to shove into.
I would have called you this time.
Yeah.
Dan.
Twilight, that was what Team Edward and the other team was about, wasn't it? I've just finally caught that cultural reference from 10 years ago. This is how it's looking right now. What a fantastic lead, nearly up to the million mark for Hussein Ensan. Daniel Negreanu with over $500,000. Some real big jumps between first, second, and third on our featured table. And then the short stacks, Ionescu and Carrera.
Does he get a hand over here? You guys
Well into the danger zone.
Yes, absolutely. Up to their shins.
now. You basically screwed him out of a hand.
Cheers.
Hand's begun, he said. I'm like, no.
Extortions on Twitch asks, Joe Stapes, Twitter handle? Yes, I do have one. Thank you for your question.
Nine, please. This one. Let's go.
Can you believe I give up getting more Twitter followers just to make that joke?
It's very, very noble of you.
That's it.
Yeah. It's my commitment to jokes.
Perfect.
This won't make sense to any of you that weren't with me at the beginning of the last level, but I'm just about to put on hashtag PokerStars TV a picture of the infamous double mug that I spoke about earlier on. You can see it there. It's the one with the Superman face on it. It is officially twice the capacity of any other mug in my cupboard.
8 bits. 16,000.
You know things are serious. When I put my headphones on and get a double mug of black coffee, don't talk to me for 3 hours.
You're most certainly, when Matt's holding the double mug, going to get mugged off by Matt Broughton.
Let's pick this one up. It was under the gun +1 from Jerome. Made it 14,000.
Wow.
Got the call from the short stack. Check after the flop. A check and now a bet from Brion. Gets the call from Carrera. And now here we are on the river, the queen of clubs. So we got 3 diamonds, 2 queens. Really suspicious when Carrera gets any chips in the middle.
Mr. 305.
Nearly bets half his
Senior.
stack.
Okay. What on this?
I'm
Is that an
guessing
ace
the
and a king?
nuts.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Not even close. The near nuts in many ways.
Yikes. Well, that is
Almost a nut flush. Almost a nut straight.
Almost, but
You're
not.
welcome.
And that is a real clock round
What are
the
red
chops
greens all
there.
about? You got greens and everything.
Carrera down to 4 big blinds.
Swaggy, right?
Yeah. Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany. You
Don't
speak
talk
German?
to him.
No, I don't.
Marius
Unfortunate.
Gers.
I know some German.
Yes!
Chinese.
Kann ich bitte Bier haben?
Yeah, all close.
Close
Kann ich
enough.
bitte Bier haben?
Yes, like, hey, can I get a beer, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
I love the fact that Daniel
How do you say now?
confirming what he nearly said in German there.
Jetzt. Kann es bitte Bier haben? Jetzt.
Yeah, that's right.
One for me.
Okay.
Was it Panama this guy made the final table? Or the one before that?
I think it was the one before.
912.
It feels like it was a while back. I think it was in the Bahamas that we
Bahamas?
saw. Yes.
Jetzt.
Jetzt.
2 raise 14,000.
Well, and Daniel welcomes Marius to the table by raising straight into his chops. Or dust chops, as I believe they're called in Germany. Man, even with 4 big blinds,
Yeah.
Carrera is out of there. Diego Villela in the big blind does not opt.
Prague it was.
Easy.
Oh, but you know what? I'm
Good
not
cards I had.
surprised.
Look.
Easy game,
Same
huh?
suit, king, jack. Perfect. I call all in.
I'm not surprised because it seemed
Yeah,
like
and
a
I'm
while ago
suited.
to me.
You can't just get suited every hand. Big deal.
Especially the board way suited.
Yeah, royal flush draw. 2 parts. Phil Locke would say.
Unless you have one card, you have more.
Just time to remind you, boys and girls, we are still giving away the Scoop tickets. We got the $109 Scoop tickets up for grabs. All you need to do is play a Scoop spin and go. Anyone can do it, even Joe. Win a hand, not even a whole game, just win a hand with a pocket pair. Then we obviously need the proof of it, and that involves either tweeting us a screenshot or a boom link and the hand ID, all very important, and it needs to go to hashtag PSCWin. You have until midnight tonight to do that. Make sure you get it all right, because we have got 6 winners. It's a rollover. 6 winners will be drawn at random, and each will receive the aforementioned $109 Scoop ticket. I mean, that in itself has $109 worth of value, but potentially it could be your gateway to a better life. Brackets may not be a better life.
Brackets may be a better life.
7.5.
Oh man, this hand is hilarious. I misclicked called and all in with 6-4 suited.
And now you've got there.
I was up against 3s, so we were racing.
Wow.
He flopped the set and I rivered a straight.
You, sir, are filthy.
Yep. That was a misclick, guy. Sorry.
We have a button raise and a blinds defense here. Ansan made it 12,000, called by the small and big Diego and Jerome.
6 bet 9,000.
A king, jack, deuce, rainbow flop. Dreadful, dreadful Badoogie hand. Don't chase it. And a continuation from Ansan. 9K into the 44,000. Pretty small.
7 raise 20,000.
And the raise from Diego Villela. To a slightly more meaningful 20,000.
6 card.
And we are off to the turn. 84,000 up for grabs. A second spade, the 9.
My Spady sense is going off.
7 bet 22,000.
And having taken the bet and lead, Diego is going to keep the pressure piling on 22.
1892.
Check it out. We know what... You've got to be careful when Hussein Ensan asks and works out your chip stack. Sometimes he just starts shoving in on you. As it is on this street, he just calls the 22,000. Oh, no he doesn't. Raised it up, 48,000, excuse me.
I would love to see Hossein Ensan versus Joseph Carlino. Heads up. Even with hole cards, we'd be like, are we sure we got these right? Was there an error in graph? Did we, are the machines functioning properly?
I must say, I would love to see Ensan's cards for today. Perhaps I will, when it comes to a TV screen near you in 2019. Oh, Diego, you better be sure. We have got a pot, my friends, 180,000. And the board pairs on the river, the 9 of diamonds. A lot of love for Ensan in the Twitch chat, understandably so. Check, check, and we get to see King, Queen hit it. Didn't need to improve. Not sure Ensan was chasing there.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pair draw. So to the guy named something Nicky on in the bounty bonus tournament who said hello to me and then jammed on me because I didn't want to call you, I couldn't respond because once I hit fold,
You're gone.
I'm out of there.
Right.
So I wasn't being rude. In fact, you were being rude. Set me up for the old rope-a-dope. The old hucklebuck.
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold.
You're just making stuff up now, Joe. Stop it.
I don't like being sandbagged.
Round to the blinds. Just the blinds. Only the blinds.
8.
I don't like being sandbagged. I don't like being steamrolled. I don't like being club sandwiched.
All in from Jerome Brion. Fold. Teabagged. So Jerome keeping himself middle of this table. The biggest stack has just disappeared from my screen. I'll come back to that sentence in a moment.
I'm learning where all the buttons are again.
I was just checking because I never trusted someone to actually read Skype. Like, you know,
3 raise, 14,000. 4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold.
Oh, you know the worst thing in the world when you've been timed out, as I have been a million times, and you look at your screen and you've got a really premium hand.
Oh, no.
And you rush for the I'm back button,
No.
but it disappears just as the hand is folded.
Always put the
That's what you get for trying to do your real job.
And one for Darius Gierse.
Years. I know that's not how you say his name.
But it's funny.
He likes it. He's
Yeah.
fine with
like
it.
to have my midday power nap.
Technically, Marius Gierse.
Like 5-10 minutes, just like this, and then I'll be all wide awake.
But you should reschedule it to the
Not
break.
going
maybe.
to...
No, the break I walk around.
Okay.
Go get some food.
delay? What is the delay? Awesome. Never mind.
Four fold, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 raise, 14,000. 9 fold,
14.
yes.
Raise from the cutoff from Jerome Brion.
Diablo on Twitch says Daniel is on something for sure. Yeah, you know what he's on? A heater.
$42,000 is the price. Back to the cutoff.
Oh my goodness, Tonka P is in the bounty bonus.
What?
Parker Talbot? What's this? Talbot Parker? I got it right the first time, right?
Parker Talbot. Now, is this going to be a 4-bet coming out of Jerome Brion?
Or is...
It is. Where's the alert? Hit me. Hit me, Joe.
What does he want?
Joe. Unbelievable. There was a time where you would have had your finger on that already. For
Well,
the
these
whole day.
boxes have been out of my possession for so long. I don't
So
remember.
like the minimum, basically.
where all
They
the
went on
buttons are.
holiday.
Two, you're
Yeah.
doubling it.
I can make it less.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
talk to him.
I can make it 7.
Don't give
You
him
must have a good hand.
anything.
The thing is, you talk to Daniel now because you think it's polite, and then you get home, and then your keys don't
Every time I
work,
see Fedor do this, they just fold.
and you ring the doorbell, and there's a complete
He
different
always does
family.
it, they just fold. But they always fold.
With his hand or?
Well, all kinds of junk. 2, and you got 141. Well, I mean, Fedor does it, they just fold, right?
Just fold.
He raises from the small blind like 100% of the time. And they fold.
You can always fold.
They always fold. Nobody has ever called them in the history of poker.
Nice pickup from Jerome. Up to
Good hand.
344,000 now.
I'm going to guess you had a pair of aces.
Kings.
No, I think it was aces. He said kings? He said kings? No, you just think it's kings.
Yeah.
I think it's aces.
There is a difference.
Ed Kilworth is telling me that
It
that's
was
not
better
the
than
real
me.
Parker Talbot,
I'm guessing,
which makes that guy a gigantic loser.
yeah.
He's a lot of stars though. On his little, he's getting like a lot of badges or whatever you call it. Ranks level,
Medals,
chromie, I don't know.
awards,
Something. Yeah, he's decorated.
like a tree. Being asked how to join the bounty bonus. I fear you are too late. But there's another one tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that.
8 fold. Nice.
12.
Raised to 12 from Hassan and Son. Round to the button of Mr. Daniel Negreanu.
I don't think Ensan can be soul red, personally.
No. Daniel is in waiting for Elke to make his move on the big blind. He's not got a huge ton of chips.
Fine.
Not surprised that it's an all-in,
140.
all or nothing for the Elkster right now.
143.
$133.
143.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That's a tell.
He always does that when he's folded.
Yep.
Mostly. A large percentage of the time. I mean, I don't know if you do have to worry about the fact that right behind you is Daniel, or whether that really is immaterial.
I think Daniel's just going to want to play a hand in position a lot of the time. I don't think Daniel's going to be super strong when he just flats on the button.
See? 143 is 10. I'll gamble with you, bud.
Wow.
Wowee.
What's it? That's not it. I've got it.
So far.
I've got it. Yes. I don't. Everyone do that all day. Like every time someone, did you see it? It's like the fourth time today someone's exactly called my whole cards.
Oh, you have?
Well,
Same hand.
You had same hand, king, queen, suited?
well, king of clubs, queen of clubs. was
Not
in your
suited.
turn.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
Select
King,
again.
queen of clubs versus the
Good news
aces.
to you, no?
Yeah,
Perfect calling hand on the
Wait
button.
one.
That's why the flop becomes Jack 10-9.
140 what?
143.
Maybe in playing results, it seems a little loose, though, to call it off there.
But I kind of want to stay here a little bit.
Aces.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Daniel did it, so it must be right.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Daniel does play on gut a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's a good
nah.
flop for me, buddy. Oh, yeah, clubs.
Spectral.
Clubs. Yeah.
There is a club,
Kind of a boring flop. Like Jack 9.
kind of like Monaco. There's a club here.
Well, that kind of wraps things up.
Ball game.
7.
7.
All right. Nice hand.
Thank you.
It is not Always coming 7.
I check 7. Damn.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Nice hand, sir.
Did it change?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice hand. Aces is always good.
Yeah, it's good. Hello. When you get in pre-flop, I mean. That was perfect sizing too. I got the perfect stack to it.
Yeah, exactly. 20 bigs, 22.
Or like 24, yeah, but
Whatever, 23, 24. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all about
30, 40, whatever.
Yeah.
Elke up to 50 bigs after that little coup, 305,000. Daniel is still in second place, but now pretty close to Jerome.
Six holes. Seven holes. 8 makes it 12.
Action on the year of Romania. Second shortest stack of the table, 15 big blinds, facing a raise from Brion.
9 moves all in. And
Anybody want it?
Happened to me once. I did this twice in a row and I doubled out twice in a row.
Incidentally, Carrera now with 2
Only
big
one.
blinds. I don't know what cards he had, but I think
And it's hard to get aces twice and two.
that might have been a
double out twice.
misstep.
That is the smallest number of big blinds you can have, and we still need to pluralize the word.
Yeah.
After that, he has big blind.
Second fold. 8 makes it 12.
Pew!
Folds, 2 folds.
What's it gonna be? 2 big blind, dude? Can't wait till we get there.
Yeah. Gersa is out. Elke is out. Finally. Yeah, is off.
15,000.
His taxi is here. The
Try-
other one- Go on.
Triangle me, dealer.
He's won the last long with all the other darts players in the tournament. And now he's going to get his last chips in.
He's got to go do the Men in Black 4 soundtrack.
Is it 6 checks in the dark?
What a 6.
Still some side action potential between Jerome Brion and Hussein Ansan.
Check it in the dark. That's one way to signal your implicit collusion. I check before I even see the next card. It's not happening, though. There was a bet anyway.
Ace is getting good pretty
Oh, wow. Well, that's... Oh, man alive. I mean, he waited to have... I mean, that is the story of poker right there, boys and
That
girls.
is gross.
You wait for like 5 hours. You get yourself down to 2 big blinds. You finally get aces, which you think, oh, well, this is in my range.
Check out spade is good.
And then, of course, you get bust anyway. I mean, there's 2 cards to come, but it's slim pickings. Aces...
An ace on the turn would be nice for this fella. That ain't one.
Correct. I can confirm that ain't one.
Bonne chance à tous.
good.
Bon. Well, I just hope at some point yesterday and the day before that he was having fun, because I can't imagine sitting on the feature table for 4 3/4 hours
game.
folding was a particular joy.
Unlucky. Only
But
two.
he gets 12,080 euros, so good luck to him.
Okay, merci.
It's all money in the bank.
Well, he gets the money and a story.
Are we staying here all day?
What
or
story does he get, Joe?
A bad beat story.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are we staying at this table all day? Do you know?
I don't know. I
He
just
was one of our live satellite winners, so he did play his way here rather than, in a live scenario, I mean, rather than, chugging through online.
He worked his way up. He doesn't have a silver spoon in his mouth like this Negranu character.
Exactly. He worked to be here.
So many people busted here.
And he can add another 12,080 to his already registered live earnings of 103,928. So,
I don't know.
winner, winner. And might I venture a dinner comprised of chicken?
2 makes it 14. 3 falls.
Moonchild just got back from job interview. Good luck. I hope you get it if you want it and don't if you don't. What a nice reward to see this great table of poker. Hooray! We feel about the same as you. Blessed for the second day running. I mean, let's be quite honest. I think the Charlie Carroll, Igor Kurganov table wasn't everything we'd hoped for.
Well, it was if you hoped for a nap.
7 calls.
But other than that, blessed with action, chit-chat, and some things that you aren't always guaranteed with a poker table and a live event. A lot of lively play, bit of chat, some nice people.
See 2 bets.
I'm just bitter because I got locked out of Igor's class this semester.
Oh, really?
I thought I could register a day late and
Right.
just filled right up.
But didn't he leave like that puzzle on the chalkboard outside that you snuck in late at night and solved?
Well, I mean, I drew all over it, I wouldn't say.
And you drew those big things, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put little hairs on them and everything.
Yeah, it's very authentic.
7 checks.
This one was raised up by our boy Daniel. Got called from Diego Villela. Continuation from Daniel got called, and here we are now on a 3-spade paired board. Jack 9-9 deuce. Check, check, 68,000 up for grabs, and a 5 of clubs disappointingly on the river. Unless, of course, you had 5-9.
This tweet in a vacuum is a little terrifying.
Go on.
Just says, I found you.
31.
at Stapes. I found you.
Go, I like your red shirt. But I am wearing a red shirt.
Unless it's coming from the dude in Last of the Mohicans. It's a little scary.
Diego has actually just, by 1,000 in chips, leapfrogged over Daniel. Both sitting on 58 big blinds. 30 minutes left on the level, by the way. Another break after this level. 20 minutes.
Ice cream and breaky break.
Must be time for dinner soon.
Are they back as a sponsor?
Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't know if it's bananas or dinner again, or if it's a brand new one.
3 falls.
I really don't feel like doing the bit, so I'm going to say no.
Nah, fine. I thought I'd throw it out there.
4 makes it 12. 6 falls.
Elke makes it 12,000 to play.
7 falls. And 8 falls.
Elke can raise normally again.
Yeah, a bit of breathing space for the elk.
Is it dinner break after this?
I doubt it. It's a bit early,
I
isn't
don't.
it?
There is. Okay.
No, I was talking about me. I might just go and eat
Okay.
as many of the chocolate biscuits as I can find on the table. In the next break, don't forget, it's Lee's Lowdown. Mr. Hartigan will be grilling Mr. Lee H. Jones.
Please, 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 please. Let me get some of that Lee's Lowdown.
He's been all over the Discord, and if you don't know what that means, I didn't until yesterday, then he will be explaining all about that, among other things. Bit of chit-chat.
Oh, I'm actually quite happy, but right now, to feel more rested.
Okay. Just for this.
Low down.
There it is.
Cut-off raise from Ensan to 12k.
7 calls. 8 folds.
Gotta watch out for this Diego Varela guy. He's so good, they named him twice. Once on his arm, once on his passport.
Just in case you forget.
So Diego Varela will have position on Ensan with a king-9 flop.
Bets 15.
And Sam's chucking in 15 thou.
15 clicks. Have a queen of hearts.
I think that was 15.
That's 29.
This time 29,000 into the 70k.
I mean, I just love watching this guy play because really there's no putting him on a hand here.
No.
He could have 7-4. He could have Jack 10. He could have King Deuce.
His game is really about finding how comfortable you are with your holdings, regardless of his own. And it looks like another good spot for Ensan. Gets himself up to 855,000. Moonshot instantly updates this. I would love to get this job. I'll know tomorrow. So poker is a perfect way to ease the waiting. Good luck. Everyone in the audience, please send out positive vibes.
I'm actually only watching this while I wait to hear on a job also.
Good luck.
It's only been 6 years.
Yeah. That manager that was going to get you all those non-poker jobs has really come up trumps. Really
Killing it.
really doing well.
Killing it.
You off to Fargo again soon?
I am.
Yeah, good. Well done. You got to pay for it all yourself again this time?
This time well, I've got miles.
Okay. What, to walk?
Makes it 13.
Hey, yes, sir. For the first time, really, since he's sat down.
Yes.
Got involved in one-hander way back, if memory serves right. Now he's going to open this up under the gun. 13,000. Slight respect.
Yeah, Queen Jack of diamonds. Bad position.
Being asked where the 100k chips
Yeah.
a bit early
Am I
for
gonna call
those.
under the gun raise.
Yes.
The 25ks came in the mint edition.
I think we're days away from 100K chips.
Yeah. Considering the average stack is 376,800. That bit was wrong. But the 376,000 was certainly right. Don't think we need to be bringing in the 500k chips, the plaques just yet.
Everyone has 1.5 chips in front of them.
Okay, can I get change for this? Well, no, because I've only got the 300,000. Okay, well, if you buy up all the 300,000... Look, we might have coloured up a bit early here, everyone.
Bring them back. Sorry, this chip's been incinerated.
Yeah, every chip immediately after the tournament taken to an enormous furnace, melted down.
Exit fold.
You made it 9? No, I'm just kidding.
Limping in, Daniel Negreanu, blind on blind.
$21.
See, I was just giving you the chips early so you can save time. You know, that's why I gave you the 3 like this. Yeah, it's a good PLO hand. Actually, with the cards I had, you probably don't... It doesn't help your PLO hand.
I don't know how I managed to press something on my screen so that the PokerStars screen hasn't been coming up during the bounty bonus, and I completely forgot it was even running.
Well,
I do
thanks for
apologize.
handling it so I can have a top 10 stack again.
Sorry, everyone. I actually got completely compelled by the poker on the screen. I know that sounds ridiculous. Apologies if you found me on your screen, and I've just been sat out.
Those are 6. X is 12. 7, 8, 4.
Under the gun raise from Ensan, 12K.
10 folds. 2 folds.
Currently third in chips. James, 16th.
Wow, you boys are rocking it. Yeah, I have no idea. I've got 1,300 chips, and I think pretty much I've just had 1,500 just blinded away while I was.
Well, it's tough when you're, not playing.
Well, it's probably good. It's
Really
fine.
hard.
You know, if one of us is kind of watching the poker and the other two are having a lovely time playing poker, that's probably a good formula.
Sure.
So just Elke and Ensan. Elke defended the blind. It is now Queen 8-4, 2 diamonds out there to fight.
12 again.
X is 12.
Wow, I have run into trips about 4 times already today.
Trips or sets?
Folds.
Sets. I forget there's a difference between the two things.
C4 checks.
That is going to put me in first place by a mile. For the second time in 2 days, Joe Stapleton is sitting atop of the bounty bonus tournament.
Really?
Currently first of 978 players.
Good for you.
And we're going on a break so I can look at the real poker.
Yeah, it was a big blind defense, a continuation,
42.
and a call from Elke. Check on the turn, and here after the 3 of hearts on the river, Elke taking control of things. With all the changes in dynamics just in this level, only really one short
I
stack.
think you're bluffing.
Yeah, Nescu is the short stack. Everyone else
I won't tell you if I was bluffing.
able to play deep poker.
King, queen.
Nice.
And that's going to win it.
And Sam likes to do that. Call the river, see the hand, and then pay afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elke
Does anyone call you
moving on
Bertrand?
up.
Almost never. I mean, my mom and some people do actually. It's kind of weird.
Who calls you Bertrand?
Some journalists or some random people. Some people I don't even know. That's really weird.
French tax authority.
That's the reason why.
Hey, Bertrand.
That's the reason why they call it Bertrand, because they don't know you.
Well, as we see Elke chip up,
I mean,
let's
most people
take a
they
look at
can't
our
pronounce it too, so
new
I-
chip leader because...
Me?
No.
Oh.
Stefan Schillebel in the grey hoodie up against Nicolas Vidal. And it's a classic. Aces running into the kings, getting full payoff. And I can tell you that
Wow,
Stefan
look at all
Schillebel
those chips.
has now got 1.22 million.
It's like 5 hearts. Just 585.
Nicholas eliminated 12,080 euros, as indeed it's going to be all the way up until 47th space with 58 players left.
Good game.
Look at all of those stacks and stacks and stacks.
Another player who is going to need to go vertical soon. So that's what happens when you get kings. Unbelievable.
Don't play kings.
Don't play kings. Again, just the aces.
If you are in the bounty bonus tournament, we are on break right now, but remember 5 minutes remain in this level, then it's the rebuy period ending and you have your only chance to add on, then the bounties kick in.
Do you know, I'm such an easy catch. Even just the people on my table, there's 2 guys sitting out, one of which has still got 8 grand more than me. There's a guy with 32 grand, a guy with 18 grand. I do apologize. I really am not making this much of a challenge, am I? But it's always nice to have, you got Joe top of the table, James behind him, and then I'm like the easy one. I'm the easy money. This one was raised by Jerome under the gun +1. Elke called from the small blind. Oh, sorry, no, he didn't. He raised from the small blind, 33,000. Got the call. Now we are king, 10, 4, 2 hearts. 79,000 in the middle up for grabs.
4 makes 27.
Elke gonna keep his foot down, having shown that strength pre-flop. Betting 27k into the 79. And Jerome says no thank you. Whatever he was looking for did not connect. Just under 20 minutes left on this level. Remind you, don't go anywhere in the break. James will be talking to Lee H. Jones for Lee's Lowdown here in Monte Carlo. Going to talk about a bunch of promotions, what's going on right now at PokerStars. Oh, Ampton has a conspiracy theory. Have you noticed the board has a face card each hand? No, I haven't. What, each and every hand? Let's see how this flop goes then. I'm pretty sure I remember lots of very low flops. But I don't know what the maths is that says on average across 5 cards in a deck that goes from ace to king, how often you don't get at least one of those to be paint.
I barely even followed in English what you said.
Right, okay.
Let alone the math of it.
Right. Elke has made it 12,000. Diego Velera is going to defend this from the big blind. Brazil versus France. That's Blanca versus... Who was the French guy? Vega was the Spanish guy. Was there a French character in Street Fighter?
Cammy was...
No,
was
she
French?
was she was British.
4 bets 11.
I don't remember if there was a French guy. Fight! Bling! Ace, king... Well, they are... I mean, Abdin's going to be absolutely thrilled. He was absolutely right. Every single board has face cards on it. A bet from Elke got the call from Diego. 9 of clubs on the turn. Check, check. Queen of hearts. Sagat. You're absolutely right. Sagat is French. Thank you. Thank you ever so much there.
Yes,
7 bets.
but I'm after the next level massage.
Saget was
Sure.
easily one
too?
of the easiest
Alright.
guys to beat.
Yeah.
Together two
That was
sisters.
the one right before
Two sisters?
and Bison too, right?
Yeah. Although I think...
I think Saget used to just give up right away, right? Was that the thing? Saget would just surrender?
No. No, he kind of... He was like a big guy and he looked like it, but if you went near him, he kind of flinched.
Right.
I mean, no, not in the face. Sometimes he just didn't turn up at all. This one is going to be on UNESCO. Our shortest stack, 16 big blinds, 100,000 on the nose. Opportunity knocks. The only chance you're going to get your chips in before someone else does something freaky ahead of you. No, he lets it go.
Yeah, Saget's from Thailand.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Someone stitched me up.
What? Thank you for that. I didn't think that sounded right. Lobbin.
I just couldn't picture it, so I just went with it. Oh, the game's back on again. Oh, God. God help me.
One, no?
What?
You think you see one?
They
Juke
said
King
two,
says,
that's
Joe
one.
Stapleton, I'm coming fourth in that bounty bonus, and I'm coming for your bounty. You got to have more chips than me first, brother.
Daniel has raised this up to 14,000, but Marius Giersa looks like he wants to fight.
Yes!
4 and 6.
3 betting to 42K.
Kapow.
Hold back to C2.
Daniel out of position. No longer the aggressor. Be odd to see him just call, I think, but Daniel does like to call. I think he gives this up a lot.
You win.
Yeah.
It's good.
Marius is pretty well stacked, to be honest. He's not been very involved, but he's got 48 big blinds. Still got 14 minutes on the clock. Remind you, we're at 3K, 6K with a 1,000 ante.
Hey, chip fight.
Nothing so much.
Bene.
Okay.
You doubled up.
Don't worry.
Use it.
Thank you very much. Well, I was a bit heavy. You might flip the card over.
Marius Catalan Peter joining the table.
Another Marius.
Thank you.
Oh no, it's Marius and Marius Catalan.
Hello.
Oh, it's the year of Romania.
Yeah, 2 French players, 2 Romanians, Brazil, 2 Germans, Canadian. The usual international spread that we are treated to at any of these events. Some have travelled far, some have not.
Patrick Antonius. He
Yeah,
walked.
why? Well, they sing 2 because...
Mad
the
Detour
actual
saying
this,
Jay
1,
Hartigan,
2,
sit in,
3,
mate.
He's 4.
I believe James is in the game.
He's in. He's in.
He's in.
Yeah.
Oh, his computer crashed.
Oh man,
You actually sit on the table.
he'll
You
be
won.
furious
That's why he
about
came
that.
over and tried to use my computer.
Yeah, I noticed he tried to log you out and log himself in.
He looks like he has something to say. All right.
And 9 checks.
Ace, King, 5, 3 clubs. This is a limped in blind on blind pot.
I think Jerome knows that a huge percentage of the time Ionescu just folds all of the time. Story checks out.
Ship it up on Twitch says Joe Stapes, tell us a joke. I don't have a joke, but I do have a funny story about a restaurant experience that me and James and Matt had here in Monaco. So we were at this really, really nice restaurant, and all of the waiters had spoons in their shirt pockets, and me and James and Matt were all like, what's the deal with the spoons? So the waiter at some point comes over, and Matt's just like, look, I got to ask you, why do you guys all have spoons in your pockets? And the waiter says, well, we had these consultants come in, and they said that the article, you know, the utensil that's dropped most often is the spoon. And so we keep a spoon in our shirt pocket, and that way if a customer drops a spoon, we can just take it out of our shirt and put it right on the table. We don't lose time running back to the server station to get more spoons. And then James noticed a few minutes later that all of the waiters also, they had strings coming out of the fly of their pants, their trousers.
Yeah.
There's a string coming out of there. And so I get curious about this, and I'm like, hey, buddy, I get the spoon thing. What's up with the string? And he says, oh, well, the consultants also found that when we were going to the bathroom, we were wasting a lot of time washing our hands. So we just use a string to pull it out, and that way we don't have to wash our hands. And James obviously asked the clear question there, which is, well, when you pull it out, I get that with the string, but how do you put it back in? And the guy just says, I don't know about everybody else, but I just use the spoon.
Yeah, the funny thing was that James insisted we go there every single night for the rest of that week. And he was always asking for soup. Very strange.
Soup.
Are we into the bit where the viewers can win anything off us? Yes. There's another break, isn't there, in the bounty bonus before that happens?
I think there's another short break.
Okay.
Hasn't quite occurred yet.
I want to sort of have some chips so that at least I can't just, it's not like the first person I encounter in the bounty bonus just gets my 150 bucks. We got 10 minutes left on this level before a 20-minute break in the main event. Stick around. As mentioned, Lee Jones is going to join us via the magic of pipes.
He's looking in my eyes. Look into my eyes.
Can't you see that open wide? Would I lie to you?
Record-breaking #1 from Brian Adams back when records sold.
Get him, Girsa.
Love it.
So,
Limps,
check.
blind on blind, classic power poker. It's a king, jack 10. Daniel obviously going to bet 1,000% of the
We
time.
both might have ace queen. Seems likely, right?
Yeah. Definitely in our
Represent.
ranges.
Represent the ace queen.
I think you're gonna bet lots and go. Like,
Now we're on the break for the add-on in the bounty bonus.
Are we? Okay.
Make
12
sure you
this
click
time.
that reload that add-on button on the upper right corner of your screen if you have not already clicked the auto add-on button.
I don't think you have ace queen.
I don't have.
I know
promise,
that.
I promise.
I know you
I
don't.
promise. I don't have ace queen.
Pretty tough to check ace queen behind pre-flop.
I'm gonna check that card. Might have queen 9. That would be good too. That's a straight.
You have like 9-8 maybe.
Who, me?
Could be.
Is that what you're hoping I have?
I check, but I don't expect to win a lot.
Pair of
Oh,
jacks.
well, you're both so
That's
negative. That's why you don't win. Unbelievable. Everyone hated being that hand. Everyone's lying to each other.
I
Everyone's
do this. I want to be
You
here.
had a 6.
You had a king, you would have won. If I had wheels, I would have been a bike. It's like, just let it go.
Daniel wins another one.
It's all the talking. Don't talk to him. When will people learn? If I sat down, I'd shake his hand and say, I'm very friendly, but I'm not going to say a word to you now.
Think German
Bye-bye.
is a pretty language.
I would do one of these. La 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 la.
Doesn't sound good and it's stupid. It's like
Yeah.
not logical and
It's
stuff.
like the words. I saw this cool video where it shows like how to say a word in all these languages.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, one of these words like
Aeroplane. Yeah.
aeroplane, and then it's like Agehochten Wogenhag, Vogel Flugzeugenwagen,
Yeah.
Wagen Flugzeug.
All right, easy. Whoa.
I know this one.
It's a funny video, huh?
Yeah.
When in doubt, laugh really loudly at your own joke, Joe. I forgot to say
I
that to you the
learned
last
that.
time I saw you stand up. Oh, keep going. Keep going. This one is round to Jerome Brion, has made it 12,000 from the hijack.
Ambulance. Oh, that's another one, right? How do you say ambulance?
Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
Not gonna lie.
Krankenwagen.
English not super pretty either.
How do you be sexy in German? Like,
It's tough, right?
oh, you would need a Krankenwagen.
Twitch is really loving this bit.
Yeah, they're always keen on Dan's accents. So we have ourselves a king high, sorry, an ace high flop, ace king 3, 2 hearts out. Oh, that's it. Oh, that was unpleasant.
That's the most unpleasant language I've ever heard.
That was,
Russian?
Static.
I think
like
German's worse.
Klingon.
Russian, German just has that. Sounds like you're screaming, kind of. I don't know.
What you don't see when the camera's away. Look in the background. Look in the background. Look,
This is mine.
well, if I'm going to take it home, I want to make sure there's no dust on it.
What is he doing?
He's just clearing off some of the detritus.
He's like pretending like he's cleaning it up, but he's really going over the vape.
It was actually, that was like Eddie Izzard's character in the Oceans films. He's actually swapped that. That's now a hologram. Like Anson actually now has the real trophy in the back of his trousers. And later on someone will go to pick it up and their hand will just pass through space. There'll just be nothing there. Is that what it was? Was he cheeky, having a cheeky vape?
Yeah.
I'll just be over here. Good luck everyone in the bounty bonus.
Bounties are live. $150 up for grabs for me. $150 up for grabs for Waster. $150 up for grabs for Jay Hardigan.
Krankenwagen.
Oh, give it a rest.
I like him. He's fine.
Oh, I like him. There was a guy I used to work with who, when he made a joke, he would like roll it for 30 minutes. Like, you know, you're right, we'd tell a joke and then we'd leave it. If we get a laugh, you're happy, and you just think, no, I'll just leave it. Whereas there's a guy, and he just, if anybody ever reacted to a joke, he'd immediately tell it again.
Yeah, my dad always repeats the punchline.
And you go, yeah, no, it was funny the first. I mean, it's fine the second time. And then somebody else will walk through the door and go, hey, 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 hey. So
You gotta hear this one.
There are these waiters with spoons. And they're tied to their trousers. And you go, no,
It's more pretty.
you're now telling it wrong.
I was saying it before, but you say cerveza. Sexy. Cerveja.
Oh, we've moved to Spanish, meanwhile. This is the button of Marius Gersa versus the Under the Gun +2 Jerome Brion.
Yes.
We're now jack high.
Cute.
4 minutes left on the level, boys and girls. Then a 20-minute break featuring Lee's Lowdown with Mr. J. Hartigan himself. You know him from the PokerStars client, but he's a real person too.
He's not just an online shark.
You know him better as Joe the Policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. You know him better from Buck Henderson, Union Buster, and the self-help video. Get confident, stupid.
Are these real things?
The first one was out of Coming to America, and the second one was from The Simpsons.
For Mickey Tyson.
Something Troy McClure?
Troy McClure.
Oh, Phil Hartman. A treasure.
Serene. Absolutely brilliant timing on Twitter game. So Noah and an old guy are playing golf. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Michael Vella was absolutely awesome in the Bahamas with his never to be told more than 6 times a day joke.
Love that gag.
Jesus, Noah and an old guy playing golf. Oh, man, I missed that joke. I never thought until now it was possible to just physically miss a joke.
I mean, my parents miss me.
6-6, 6-31.
Good for you. That's what you believe. A re-raise. Good Lord. Elke comes out for 13k. Hassan Ensan, right on the back of Marius Catalan's call, now makes it 31,000. Minute and a half on the level.
Like, I don't see how it's possible to do badly in these Zoom tournaments. You just fold till you get a good hand.
Shh, don't give away top level strategy like that.
You just get 2 new cards instantly.
I might need the 4-bet alert. Hold tight. Let me just confirm this. Yes, it's confirmed.
Oh.
And it looks like the timing is bad.
Bluff.
Put my hand. Hands up.
Elke is all in at risk, but with aces, we've seen a lot of aces.
About
7-10. 7-10
That's not
off.
done yet.
Joe,
Okay.
7-10 off.
It's got a 15% chance of cracking aces.
We've already seen aces cracked for our qualifier earlier on. Don't need to see it again here. That would be vomit-inducing for Elke. I'm not sure his nose can take it.
Poor Elkster.
There's a 10 and a Jack and the Queen are connected together now. That's a 3-card straight. That's worth £12. Oh, man, somebody just cracked my ace-king with a Jack-6.
You can't really crack ace-king.
Well, you know, I consider ace-king up against Jack-6 as quite a big favorite. Well, congratulations, that person.
And that's going to be pretty tough for Ensan to win this one.
Yeah.
Break time.
Unless the 10 of clubs hits the river.
Get used to the fact that they're twins.
Well, that is a nice way to end the level for Elke, who becomes chip leader. Nearly 800,000 for him.
Table chip leader.
I think I said that, didn't I?
370.
Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, I apologize.
I wasn't even correcting you. I just want the audience to...
Snakes alive. Does take us one hand closer to Lee's lowdown. Don't go anywhere in the break. Enjoy playing the bounty bonus against Joe and James. I'm out. Elke is just going to sit. He doesn't even want to go and break. He just wants to feel the chips come. Slide them my way as he stacks up 798,000. A big hit there for Hussein Ensan. He now finds himself sitting parity with Jerome Brion. 374,000 for Ensan, 372,000 for Brion. And there you get confirmation. 799,000 for Elke. What a way to hit the break. But it is a 20-minute break now. Stick around for Lee's lowdown. And of course, after the break,